Most retirement plans don't fail in a market crash. They fail quietly. They fail the first time you try to live beyond routine, the first time you price a trip and hesitate, the first time you look at your calendar and realize freedom has conditions, the first time you ask, "Can we really afford this?" And the answer surprises you. That's not bad luck. That's the design revealing itself. There's a pattern retirees don't notice until it's already happening. When pressure shows up, the first thing they cut is travel, not housing, not groceries, not health care. Travel. And here's why that matters. Travel is optional on paper, but emotionally, it represents choice, vitality, and forward motion. So when it disappears, it's not just a budget decision. It's the first signal that the plan only works if life stays small. People don't say we can't afford to live. They say we're just being responsible. We've already traveled enough. We're simplifying. But listen closely. Those are justifications, not desires. Responsibility becomes the language people use when they're quietly shrinking the future. That's not discipline. That's fear wearing a respectable suit. Let's clear something up. Travel doesn't break retirement plans. Travel reveals them. It reveals whether your income is flexible, whether your expenses are predictable, whether your freedom depends on staying put. A strong plan survives movement. A fragile plan demands stillness. That's the difference. Most retirement systems were built for a world where you stayed in one place, you slowed down, you consumed less, you asked for less. The model assumes your life will get smaller and quieter over time. But modern retirees don't want quiet. They want engagement, movement, experiences, time with people they choose, not schedules they inherit. The problem isn't expectations. The problem is the plan never updated. Here's a hard truth professionals struggle with. Earning well for decades doesn't guarantee freedom later. It often creates false confidence. High income builds momentum. But if that income never turns into adaptable systems, it expires. The moment paychecks stop, the moment flexibility matters, the illusion disappears. Security isn't how much you made. It's how well your life adapts when conditions change. There's one question that destabilizes almost every traditional retirement plan. What does your life actually look like? Not returns, not projections, not safe withdrawal rates. Your life. How often do you move? How often do you leave town? What excites you enough to say yes without hesitation? Most plans can't answer that honestly, so the question gets skipped. Not because it's unimportant, because it's inconvenient. People aim for affordable retirement thinking it's realistic, but affordability often means adjusting the dream to fit the math. Travel later, travel less, stay closer, lower expectations. That's not freedom. That's a slow negotiation with limitation. A resilient plan adapts to life. A weak plan asks life to behave. Savings matter, but savings alone don't move. They don't replenish. They don't respond to opportunity. They don't protect lifestyle, only balances. Once withdrawals begin, the direction is fixed. Down. That's not wrong, it's just incomplete. Storage preserves money. Systems preserve life. Travel exposes plans dependent on timing instead of flow, plans designed for one location, plans that only work if nothing unexpected happens. That's why people feel uncomfortable when travel comes up. Not because it's reckless, because it tells the truth faster than anything else. Instead of asking, how much do I need to retire? Ask, what kind of income allows me to keep saying yes? Yes to movement, yes to opportunity, yes to living without negotiation. One question leads to waiting, the other leads to design. If your retirement plan feels fragile the moment you imagine real freedom, that's not a flaw in you, it's clarity. Because the real risk isn't travel. The real risk is building a life that only works if you stop living. CTA, subtle, non-salesy. If this reframed how you think about retirement, keep going. Ask harder questions. Design for life, not stillness. That's where real freedom starts.